Hello and welcome everyone to Pandora's Tarot. These are the readings for the month of September. As I always say, please remember to check your rising and your moon sign as well as your sun sign so you get a full picture of the energies that are available to each and every one of you throughout the month of September. For those of you who are interested in astrology, September is a really important month. The energies are shifting. It's eclipse month. There are two actually. One is lunar and one is solar eclipse. So do check your favorite YouTube astrologer because September really is a month where all the energies that we have been feeling up until this moment in the year will shift into something much more positive. So do check them out. And of course, if you would like a private reading, you can contact me at pandorastarot@gmail.com. The information is in the box below this video, so you can just copy paste from there. Okay, so I will see you again at each of every one of your readings. And of course, I always say thank you for spending your time with me, for commenting and subscribing and sharing and liking. So thank you for being a part of this community. Okay, let's move on to the readings. Welcome back to your September reading, Pisces. Let's move on to your cards right here. We have in the challenge position the Page of Pentacles. Now, as you probably know if you follow my channel, I see all pages as messengers, right? They bring news. And in the case of the Page of Pentacles, it talks about resources coming your way. Now, resources, it's a word I use to englobe a lot of things. This could be money. It could be that you receive a raise in your paycheck. It could be that you get promoted. It could be that you finally get a job if you have been looking for quite some time. It also means that it could represent some kind of a resource is something that comes in to your life to help you. Okay, so it could be someone that you meet that introduces you to someone else, and that person helps you, or it could be that someone teaches you something and you can, I don't know, even make a business out of that. It varies, and this is of course a general reading. So this is a resource, like I said before, comes into your life, and it opens up a lot of roads for you in the month of September, Pisces, because we have in the center of the reading the Three of Rods, the Three of Wands, and the wands are they represent our creativity, it represents our passions. So it could be that you finally get the job that you always wanted in relationship to something artistic, or something that you're just passionate about, or some kind of the opportunities that open up for you actually require you to use your creativity. Okay, but think about, we have this person here who is staring into the horizon, and he's looking at the ships they're about to come in, and he's sort of waiting for them. This is a card of contemplation, of really looking at the opportunities in front of you and choosing which one to take. So think of the three ones as three paths that unfold in front of you. So overall, it's also a card with a great sense of hope. Okay, and here's the thing: this new paths that unfold in front of you also means that you're stepping into something new, some new phase of your life, right? So that could lead to a bit of sadness, because we have in the position of things you have to accept, things you cannot change. You have the Five of Cups, and this is a card that represents having a bit of sadness over the past, over what has been lost even. If we look at the card, we see someone who is crying over the spilled cups here. But the thing with this card, and with most negative cards in the tarot, is that it comes with a lesson, right? So if this person could come out of his own grief and look at the two cups that are still standing behind him, he will see there are things that are still worth fighting for. So this goes hand in hand with saying, okay, you might be feeling a bit sad throughout the month for the things you might be, for the path that you might be leaving behind. It could be that perhaps you choose one of the paths here, one of the options, and it doesn't turn out well, and you start to grieve over that. And the thing is that you still have the other two to choose from. So don't focus, if that happens, don't focus only on in the feeling of losing this opportunity. Refocus your energy into what's still available. Okay. Now, these opportunities also will help you on a mental level, because we have in the help you're going to receive the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is a great card to have in reverse because it means that you're breaking free. The Eight of Swords, when we have it in the upright position, it's the card of someone who feels entrapped, and it's a card that talks about self-imposed prisons. The swords represent the element of air. It has to do with thought patterns and words, and in this case it has to do with negative thought patterns that we use to imprison ourselves, or that others use to imprison us. Okay, but we end up believing them, right? The fact that it comes up in the help and it also comes up in the reverse means that it's almost like a chain of events, a chain of favors, if you will, where you have the resource that triggers all the paths unfolding in front of you, and this actually allows you to reevaluate your own self-worth, and that allows you to break free from this prison that makes you feel like you couldn't go anywhere, okay, like an actual prison. Okay, so it's actually a really, even though you might feel a bit of sadness, it's actually a very healthy situation what this resource coming into your life will trigger. Now we have in the final cards the Ten of Wands. This is a card that talks about carrying more than you can actually carry. So this is a card where you're taking on more responsibilities than you actually should. So be careful, when we get good opportunities in our lives, we're usually very eager to take them on, especially if it is a new job or something like that. And we tend to say yes to everything, especially, if you can't or you don't set good, healthy boundaries with other people. So say it's a new job, be careful that they might ask you to do a lot of things. And I would say, don't be afraid of saying no if you feel like it's just simply too much. Because one thing that comes in with this card is that, it endangers your health, because this is stressful. Okay? And at the same time, this is an important thing, because these opportunities trigger this overload of things. At the same time, you have with the Ten of Wands the Strength card, and strength talks about developing inner strength, having the capacity to deal with situations without turning to violence or to fighting or to strong arguments. This is a card where we have a woman dominating a lion with a necklace of flowers. So clearly it's not a violent situation, and it's not a situation that has to do with physical strength. Okay, so this could either go in two different directions. It could be, you take on this overload of work and you realize you actually have the strength to pull it on, to actually get it done. And this is a way that allows you to break free from a negative thought pattern. On the other hand, it could be that in this new situation, especially if it is, like I said before, a new job, they start to demand a lot of you, and they're actually taking advantage that you are the new the new kid there. So it is a sign of developing or showing your inner strength if you say no, if you put a limit to all of these demands, because they're just not fair. So it's a month where, like I said before, it's filled with hope and good opportunities coming your way, and at the same time these opportunities unlock a lot of things in your life. You know, they take you out of this imprisonment situation, and they also allow you to become a stronger person. Okay, it's almost like more success allows you to be stronger. So I hope you can seize all of these opportunities, Pisces, in this month of September. Thank you for spending your time with me, for sharing, liking, and subscribing, and for being a part of this community. So I'll see you next month, and take care.